Hello everyone, in this video we'll be learning about algebraic expression, addition, subtraction and just a bit of introduction to multiplication of algebraic expressions. So before we start, let's have a quick recap of the basic concepts of algebraic expression or the basic information about the algebraic expressions. So with the starting, what is a term? A term is formed by product of factors. So what are the factors of a term? The factors of a term are always a number and a variable. What is a variable? Variable is any alphabet denoted for the unknown information. So like here in the example, I have taken 4x. So the factors are 4 and x, right? So therefore, this term is formed by multiplying 4 and x. Okay. Similarly, 3ab. 3ab term is formed by multiplying 3a and b. Thus, this term is formed by the factors 3ab. The product of these three factors gives us the term 3a. Then, in a term, there is always a number which is the numerical factor of the term, and that numerical factor of the term is called as the coefficient. The numerical factor of a term is called as the coefficient. So in this particular question, 7xy, the numerical factor is 7, which is the coefficient. Similarly, negative 5a, the negative 5 is the coefficient. So coefficient is the numerical factor or the number which is present in the term, any number. Okay. So then what is an algebraic expression? An algebraic expression is formed by adding or subtracting two or more terms. Suppose if I take a term, let's say x minus 7y and 3z. I can add them. So I'll get x plus of minus 7y, which is a minus 7y plus 3z. So this is something which I formed as an algebraic expression. I can also have a, b, c, c, d, z, r and 3. I can form an algebraic expression by subtracting all of them. Means a minus bc minus cd minus z minus r minus 3. So an expression which is formed by adding or subtracting two or more terms is called as algebraic expression. Now, before we move into different types of algebraic expression, let's look into what are like terms. Like terms are those terms which have the same variable. Means like 3x minus 5 by 2x, x upon 4, 5x simply, 10x. These all have the same variable x. So all of them are called as what? Like terms. One more example that I can take here for like terms is AB, 6AB, AB divided by 3 minus AB. So all of them have the same variables a and b. Therefore, they are called as like terms. Whereas the terms which have different variables are called as unlike terms. Like 3y, z, 3yz, 4z, okay, and z upon y. If you look at this particular bunch, this 4z and z, they are like terms because they have the same variable. But if I just remove 4z, then what happens? All of them are having different variable. It's only y, it's only z, it's y into z, and it is z upon y. So they are all different variables, or they are different types of variables which are present here. Thus, these terms are called as unlike terms. Where do we have to figure out whether the given terms are like or unlike is while adding and subtracting. Okay. The next, what is a monomial? A monomial is an algebraic expression with only one term. Like if I have 3pyz, or I can say a, b, c divided by 3. So these all with one single term is called as a monomial. Even 3x is a monomial, right? I can also have 5, simply 5. That is also a monomial. So an algebraic expression having only one term is called as monomial. Mono means 1. Similarly, when an algebraic expression has two terms, then it's called as binomial. Bi means 2. So it can be a minus b, it can be 3 plus y, it can be z minus 5, It can be AB minus BC. So there are two terms which are either added or subtracted, but they should be only two terms. Clear? The next is trinomial and polynomial. What is the meaning of trinomial? Trinomial, tri means three terms. Okay, sorry, three terms, not variables, three terms. Okay, so that means I can have a 3 minus 4y plus p. I can also have x plus y plus z, or we can have 3a plus 5b minus 7c. So these all are having three terms. So an expression having three terms is called as a trinomial. And if an expression is having more than three terms, then it's called as a polynomial. Like if suppose I have a squared minus b plus 3c minus 7d plus 11. Or I can have 11y plus 10z minus 9x plus 8yz minus 7zx, right? So they are more than three terms. Therefore, it is called as a polynomial. Poly means more than one term. Okay. Now let's understand how to add and subtract. It's again a recap because we have already learned about adding and subtracting algebraic term in previous year. So let's understand by taking few questions. So how we are supposed to add them. So first step is you need to write it as AB minus BC plus of BC minus CA plus of CA minus AB. Okay. So now we'll open the bracket. So it become AB minus BC. Plus into plus BC. Plus into minus CA. Plus CA and minus AB. So now AB and AB, they both are like terms. So place it next to each other. This AB has a minus sign. So minus AB. Similarly BC and BC. So minus BC plus BC. So what are we doing? We are grouping the like terms together. Okay, now AB plus and minus cancels off, minus and plus BC cancels off, minus and plus CA cancel off. So we get a 0, right? Let's take the next one. We have to add them. So it's L square plus M square plus of M square plus N square. The next term is plus N square plus L square. Then the last term is 2LM plus 2MN plus 2NL. Now if you see, this is one like term. L square, I have two of them. M square, I have two of them, and then N square. So I'm going to group it. L square plus L square plus M square plus M square plus N square plus N square. Then I'm going to keep the others as such because we don't have more of the terms having these variables. Okay, so what will happen? There are 2 each. So add them up, you will get 2L square plus 2M square plus 2N square plus 2LM plus 2MN plus 2NL. Right? Next. Again, let's arrange it. 2p square q square minus 3pq plus 4 plus 5 plus 7pq minus 3p square q square. Now this and this are same, right? Similarly, this one and this one are same. I'm going to put them next to each other as grouping. So what will happen? 2 minus 3, that will be a minus p square q square. Minus 3 plus 7, so it's a plus 4pq. And 4 plus 5, 9. Clear? I've kept this question for you to solve. These two questions, this fourth one will be yours for solution. Okay. Next, subtract. Okay. So what we'll do? Subtract this from this. So this has to come in front. 2a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. Subtract 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12. So we'll write it as 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. Subtract means the sign is going to change for each. So it will become a minus 4a minus into minus, plus 7ab, minus into plus, a minus 3b, minus into plus, a minus 12. Let's group it. I have 12a, 4a, 9ab, 7ab, 5a, 5b, and 3b, right? Let me write it down. So 12a minus 4 will be a 8a, minus 9 minus 7 will be a minus 2ab, plus 5 minus 3 is my plus 2b, and then minus 15, because minus minus is plus. Again, subtract this from that. So we'll bring down this, we'll write it first. So 5xy minus 2yz minus 2zx plus 10xy z, sorry, subtract by 3xy plus 5yz minus 7zx. Let's open it. So it becomes 5xy minus 2yz minus 2zx plus 10xyz minus of 3xy minus of y 5yz minus into minus plus 7zx. Okay, so 5xy, 3xy, 2yz with 5yz, right? And the zxy, zx with zx, correct? So let's group it and write it down. So what will we get here? Yes, it will be 5 minus this is 2xy, minus minus plus, so 7yz, right? Then you will have minus 2 plus 7, so 5zx. Again, what is it? Minus 2 plus, and the last one remains like that. Clear? Sure? The next one. So again, what we are going to do is we are going to write this in the front and minus by this. Now we'll open it up. It will become 18 minus 3p minus 11q plus 5pq minus 2pq square plus 5q, sorry, p square q, right? The next bracket, the sign changes, minus of 4p square q plus of 3pq, because minus into minus plus, minus into plus minus, then again plus minus plus. So minus into my plus was minus, minus into minus is plus, and minus into minus is plus. Okay, this 7q is minus because plus into minus. Okay, now I'm going to group it. 18 will go with 10, 3p will go with 8p, right? Like that. So I'm going to group it. So we'll get 28 minus 3 plus 8, so plus 5p, minus 11 minus 7, so minus 18q, minus 5 plus 3, so minus 2pq, minus 2 minus 5 is minus 7pq square, plus 5 minus 4, so plus p square q. So this is how we'll do the subtraction, by grouping the like terms and then subtracting. Similarly, for addition also we do it by grouping. Hope it is clear. Thank you.